This is wrestling's greatest moments.
Hey now, wrestling fans. It's time for another episode of Wrestling's Greatest Moments. Billy Red Lyons was a familiar face to fans tuning into the WWF's Canadian programs in the 1980s, but long before he became an announcer, Lyons was one of the Territory era's top tag team performers. Sit back as Wrestling's Greatest Moments looks at Billy Red Lyons. More than an announcer. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. An easy choice. Billy Snip was born on May 17, 1932. He learned to wrestle at a gym in Hamilton, Ontario, and when a promoter invited him to enter the pro ranks, it didn't take much coaxing. Pro wrestling's monetary appeal was undeniable, according to Billy. It was one of the highest paid sports at the time. We were getting more than most of the players in the NHL, the CFL, and I think also the NFL. Billy's career saw him travel the territories, working in singles and tag team matches with partners ranging from Cowboy Bill Watts to Tom Jones. Although Lyons was known for his many championship teams, he also won titles as a singles wrestler, including the NWA Texas Heavyweight Championship, the NWA American Heavyweight Championship, and the AWA British Heavyweight Championship. All in the family. Mentioning Billy Red's many tag team partners is a feat that would befuddle any historian. Billy Red found championship gold with partners such as Bill Watts and Illio DiPaolo. He also teamed with his brother-in-law, the intelligent sensational destroyer, aka Dick Beyer. Finding championship success in Japan and NWA San Francisco, the two captured San Francisco's American Wrestling Alliance, AWA, World Tag Team Championship, defending it against some of the promotion's best. However, the team's reign only lasted 70 days before they lost to the Blonde Bombers team of Pat Patterson and Ray Stevens. Lyons and the Destroyer also won the All-Asia Tag Team Championship and the Japan Wrestling Association, JWA, in 1965. According to Dick Beyer's memoir, Mass Decisions, the Destroyer and Lyons had business interests outside the ring, including a construction business. Tag Team Specialist. Arguably, Billy Red Lyons' tag team career hit its apex when he joined forces with fellow redhead Red Bastien in the American Wrestling Association, AWA, in 1969. While pairing two crimson-haired babyfaces sounds about as basic as it can get, their undeniable chemistry and wrestling skills made them one of the most respected duos of their era. Blackjack Mulligan, no stranger to tag team wrestling himself, as covered in our look at 1970s tag teams and Mulligan's career, once remarked, "There was no greater than Red Bastien and Red Lyons. They were the greatest team of all time. There is no other team. If you ever saw Red Lyons and Red Bastien wrestle the Vachons, wrestle anybody, you had pure tag team wrestling at its basic. There's no better. There never will be. They set the bar so high that all we could ever do is try to achieve a small degree of their success." Vern Gagne's AWA was a tag team hotbed, and the Redheads battled the area's best, including the Chain Gang, Larry Hennig and Lars Anderson, and AWA World Tag Team Champions, the Vachons, Butcher and Mad Dog. Unfortunately, the Redheads came up short chasing the champs, but they were in good company, as many teams failed to wrest the titles from the Vachons during their 623-day reign. Lyons praised Bastien during an interview with journalist, author, and wrestling historian Greg Oliver. "Because he was a great wrestler, and we just got along so good. He knew every move I was going to make, and I knew every move that Red was going to make. We never ever had a word between us. We still see each other periodically, actually. He is just a super guy, Red. A super guy. I can't say enough nice things about him. He was really a nice guy. Not as nice as me, but he was a nice guy." Bastien and Lyons were more successful in the Dallas-based big-time wrestling promotion, where they held the NWA Texas Tag Team Championship for 70 days. The Crusaders. Next up for Billy was a team with Dewey Robertson. Competing in Frank Tunney's Maple Leaf Wrestling, the two Don Masks working as the Crusaders, with Lyons working as Crusader number 1. The Crusaders proved popular and successful. and winning the area's NWA International Tag Team Championship 3 times. The Crusaders warred with the Love Brothers, Hartford and Reginald, over the titles, as well as the Kelly twins, Mike and Pat. Other opponents included the Islanders, aka the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, the Fabulous Kangaroos, Don Kent and El Costello, and the Blonde Bombers, Rip Hawk and Swede Hansen. Eventually unmasking, the Crusaders continued wrestling in Maple Leaf Wrestling until 1978. The Crusaders also worked a 1978 tour of Japan. A wrestler's wrestler, Billy's skills, work ethic, and understanding of what was best for business won over many of his contemporaries. Cowboy Bill Watts once praised Lyons' commitment to helping get his tag team partners over. In any tag team, you have to have a person who is stronger and a person who is weaker to recognize their roles. That's really, really important because everybody has their role. And if each of you try to stay even with each other, then there's never anything accomplished in the match, and you cannot get the match over. Well, Billy Red never had that problem. He always understood where he was, and he understood his role. Billy's contribution to the industry included mentoring younger wrestlers. Lyons' tag team partner Tom Jones praised his help. Best partner I ever had. He taught me the psychology of the business, the wrestling, the moves, whatever, the bad people you couldn't trust, who you could and couldn't trust. We held the tag team titles longer than anybody here for Bill Watts. We had them for 2 years. Wrestling announcer. Billy began working as an announcer following Lord Athol Layton's retirement from Maple Leaf Wrestling. Lyons also worked as a ring announcer and interviewed wrestlers to hype upcoming shows. Billy worked for Frank Tunney, then Tunney's nephew Jack, and later Vince McMahon, when the territory was taken over by the WWF. Lyons occasionally stepped into the ring during the 1980s, popping crowds who knew him from his territory heyday. Like many an interviewer, Billy coaxed wrestlers through promos and dealt with heels belittling him to get over, all the while maintaining his composure and making the next house show sound like a must-see event. His catchphrase, "Don't you dare miss it," became so popular that fans still quote it today. Lyons retired from the industry in 1996 after suffering a stroke. Billy praised promoter Vince McMahon for his treatment of him following his stroke. "I owe a thanks to Vince. He sent me a check every month. A good check every month for a year. Not too many promoters would do that." Billy Red Lyons passed away on June 22, 2009 at age 77 after a battle with cancer. What do you think of Billy Red Lyons' remarkable career? Did you see him wrestle before his announcing career? Share your thoughts in the comment section and let us know if there are any videos you'd like wrestling's greatest moments to cover. In the meantime, subscribe to our channel, follow us on X and Instagram, and spread the good news about wrestling's greatest moments, the channel that celebrates the squared circle.